This is Fulham against Sunderland from the FA Cup, and Fulham are a 1.54 favourite on this one. So £100 would give us a 54% return if Fulham win, and according to the market probability, they will win this 66% of the time. So just back in them blindly in this sort of fixture, 66% strike rate. Over 2.5 goals is favoured with this one, but let me just show you, we've covered a fair amount of score lines. And we've ended up with the same profit potential pretty much on a lot of these scorelines. And in a way, we still incorporated a plan B with 1-0 to Sunderland and a 1-1. And so anyway, obviously with the correct score market, we can look to leverage this up in play and ideally try and make more than we would if we were to just back Fulham outright. That's the plan. Anyway, so let's see what happens. It's just about to kick off. Fulham versus Sunderland from the FA Cup. Half time in this one, and a bit of a surprise result potentially on the cards here. Fulham 0, Sunderland 1, and obviously the good news about this is that we did use the 0-1 to Sunderland as a plan B. So we can use some of that green to at least lower the potential risk on this trade, because it is going against us. I mean, one more goal for Sunderland, then I think that's it. All right, so yeah, we got to lower the risk on this one as much as we can, and at the same time keep it on side that we're obviously still expecting the favourite. Probability wise, it's going to get back into this match. So let's lay that off, and obviously this will bring this down to pretty much 0 on the 0-1 to Sunderland. Sunderland do score again, then we're going to have to surrender our stake in this one. Probability wise, most likely we're going to go to 1-1, and then we'll see where we're at that particular point in the match. Let's see what happens. It's Fulham 0, Sunderland 1 at half time. 65 minutes on the clock. As expected, we've now had that equaliser. It's now 1-1. Fulham 1, Sunderland 1, and obviously we are anticipating a winner. We've also got to be aware and wary that a 2-1 to Sunderland really isn't good as well. And that is definitely a possibility the way this match is playing out. So we're going to lay off that 1-1 scoreline, and what you're going to see is that will put us break even if it does remain 1-1. That's absolutely fine, especially since this match isn't quite going to plan. But it puts a nice bit of profit now on that 2-1 to Fulham, and also the 3-1 to Fulham, which is still the most likely outcome at this particular point. And worst case scenario, Sunderland score and go 2-1 up, then we are dead on this trade, but we've got our loss down to only £52 on it. So anyway, so far so good. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get the goal to Fulham. 65 minutes on the clock, so it's got around 25 minutes plus injury time, and you'd fancy both teams would want to settle this match today rather than a replay. So let's see what happens. We had a goal in the very last minute of injury time in this one. It went to Sunderland and it got chalked off. Okay, so yeah, I mean, bit of a sigh of relief. But anyway, looks like this is probably going to end as a 1-1 draw unless there's another bit of last minute drama in this one. But I mean, look, even if Sunderland were to score and win this, we've managed to pretty much mitigate our loss on this anyway, because this match has not gone to plan at all. Remember, you're entering this sort of trade looking at the probabilities, looking at Fulham as a strong favourite, trying to err on the side of the Fulham win. Doesn't look like Fulham are going to win, and so regularly in the match odds market, just backing Fulham for the win, you're going to lose your whole stake. Doing it this way, we've mitigated our loss, if it was going to be a loss, down to £52, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a loss now. It looks like we're probably going to end up on the break even, unless there's a last minute miracle and Fulham win it. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I think that's pretty much the full-time whistle now. And so that is it. Okay, now the match is over and we are just going to break even. So as said, break even in the end. It was almost a loss, and even if it was a loss, that was absolutely fine and absolutely fair. At least we mitigated the loss, because you can't win them all, and that's the most important thing to keep in mind. So final score, Fulham 1, Sunderland 1. And if you enjoyed that little clip, we would really love it if you could click the like button to support the channel. The more likes we get, the more clips we will put out in the future. Oh, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done that. And if you do like the look of correct score trading and you want to know how to learn more about correct score trading and take it up to the next level, then you can download this free correct score mastery course prospectus ebook, click the link that is in the description of this video. It should be below the video. Click on the link, put in your very best email address, and we will email it right to you. And this ebook will tell you everything you need to know about taking your correct score trading to the next level, all the way to mastering this market. And the correct score market, it really is one of the best football trading markets to learn, but it's also absolutely huge and a little bit complex. So as said, if you want to learn more about it, click below to get your course prospectus ebook, and that will explain pretty much everything, and you can take a closer look at everything that is involved. It's absolutely free, so take a look. And while you're there, if you want to see another great football trading video, and hopefully a correct score one, the video on the screen should be one that you will enjoy. So click on that video and head over there, go grab a nice cold beer, and let's get into it.